1 hour, but it's going to be fantastic because we have some of the coolest electronics that you've seen. And by the way, not only in our opinion, but if you go to hsn.com, these are in the top 20 technology picks at hsn.com. Check it out. So these are things you love as well. I've got a brand new item. First time we've actually shown it. It's already very popular, but first time we've shown it on air in our big family style computer, which is coming up in just a bit from HP. But first, we're going to start off with the RCA Premier. I've had the pleasure of airing this twice. It goes crazy every time. Why? It's probably, maybe not even probably, I think it's the best travel computer, tablet style computer that we have here at HSN because it's loaded with all the best features. It's beautiful. It comes with all kinds of great stuff. It comes to us from RCA and it's called the Premier. It's a quad-core tablet. It's got an IPS screen. I mean, we're gonna go down the whole list of all the things it has that are great. I wanna give you the colors first and then Aaron is gonna tell you everything about it that you need to know. It is loaded. So when you buy it today, first of all, it's a 64 gig of memory. So that's the most that we do in one of these tablets. You can always expand that if you'd like to. It comes in a variety of colors, and I'll start in the back. So it comes obviously in black, it comes in purple, it comes in this rose gold, it comes in regular gold, and then up front, we've got paisley. This is called feather. All right, because it's got feathers on it. This one here is called, Aaron, help me.
Floral.
Floral, this is floral. And I know this is Moroccan. It actually looks like the Morocco, doesn't it? So anyway, these are the most that are limited. You get the set of headsets, earphones to go with it. The entertainment pack is also included. But I'll tell you, for my money, to have a tablet that can also be a mini computer, because this one comes with the keyboard case, is ridiculous. And you're gonna love it. My good friend Aaron Berger's here to tell us all about it. And what he just showed you is one of the coolest things. It's a 2-in-1.
That's the whole thing right there.
Yeah.
The reason why Guy said from the very beginning, good morning, everyone. First he said good morning, and then he said, for a travel computer, for your on-the-go computer, whether you need a new computer, whether you need a new laptop, when you need to be on the go, there's not a better way to do it. We take two great, big, beautiful brands. RCA, it's been in our home for about 90 years. And this is very much a collaboration between RCA and between Google. This is the Android operating system. It's the #1 operating system in the world. You can see, I want to just point out from the beginning, a great big customer pick on hsn.com. This is a tablet and computer that people love. If it were just the computer, excuse me, if it were just a tablet, really, I should say. So just act for a minute like this doesn't exist, but there. What tablet keyboard? What do you mean? That tablet keyboard. If it were just a tablet, first of all, it's a 10.1 inch screen, high definition, in-plane switching, truly a beautiful screen. Compare it like to your smartphone, for example. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4 screens across. So when you're streaming on this, when you're watching Netflix or you're checking us out on hsn.com or you're pinching or you're zooming, you've got this huge screen on which you're really going to enjoy what's going on. I should also point out the processor is a quad-core processor. There's 4 brains, there's 4 engines inside this computer. And what that means for multitasking, I mean, I've got probably almost a dozen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I have 10 programs all up and running at the same time. There's no pausing, there's no waiting, there's no hesitating because it has that speed built in with quad-core processing. It doesn't slow down and has multiple sort of brains or channels on which it can work. This is what changes everything, though. This is called the MagnaLink. This MagnaLink, see at the bottom there, there's these little gold pins on the bottom of the docking station, and then sort of the opposite on the bottom of the tablet. And what that means is when these go together, now what you have, for all intents and purposes, you've got a quad-core computer. So you have a touchscreen, on-the-go, quad-core, 10-inch computer now. And in fact, I wanted to show you this really special, it's called a MagnaLink. It's a magnetic link between the two. So you can see it's a really nice, tight, good hold. And what that means is once you've attached the tablet to the keyboard works right away. So you don't have to go connect through Bluetooth. You don't have to plug something into the side.
There's no wires or anything.
There's no wires or any of that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the quick introduction. We're gonna go through feature by feature. I've got a ton of demos to do. Like Guy said from the beginning though, our colors, our designs, they're out of this world. If you're thinking Mom's Day, Dad's Day, Grad's Day, you're thinking a gift for someone who's going to be on campus all year next year, weighs less than 2 pounds.
I always think about my mom. You know, my mom is in her 80s, and she has an old school computer that she doesn't even use anymore. She uses her phone a lot, and she uses her tablet. She loves it, and it's the perfect size. Hers is a tablet, doesn't have the keyboard as well, and I know she'd love to have that.
It just multiplies what you can do so much.
Typing emails and you know, if you're on Facebook, whatever you're on, and you're typing little messages, it makes life a little bit easier. And you have the option that you have both styles. So if you're somebody who likes to type, you can do that. If you're somebody who likes to touch the screen, you can do that as well. I have good news and bad news. Bad news first, we had 1,700, we're down to 700 remaining, so they're going very, very quickly. The good news is that we took $20 off for summertime. It's not quite summertime, but we're jumping the gun. That's good. It's good for you. The shipping is free today, so you don't have to pay any shipping, and you can get it home for $31.99. So what is it you'll use a tablet for? Pretty much everything, you know. Trust me, we have a big desktop of what I call the family computer coming up after this, and that's for everybody in the house to enjoy, and that's pretty much not going anywhere. That stays in your house. This is the one that you can take where you go. It bridges the gap between home and work. You go on vacation. You're on vacation and you want to find something while you're there. You know, you want to Google something or whatever it is. You can find everything you need right there. As opposed to a regular computer, the battery life is a lot longer.
Absolutely.
What is the battery life on this?
Probably about 6 to 7 hours, depending on usage.
Yeah.
And sort of one of the things that you don't expect, and I'll show you on my screen now, this is the latest version of the Android operating system. So it's the #1 operating system in the world. Why is that important to you? Because it is fully featured in the way that a computer is. So I have, for example, I have hsn.com up on this side, and I'm pinching and I'm zooming and I'm scrolling and all that. Did you see what I did though? I pressed and held the little square in the middle. Now all the other programs that I have open are on the other side, and we can multitask with this computer. So I can keep hsn.com up, or you could have a browser up, and you could be, you know, have a word processing program up on the other side, taking notes or writing a paper or what have you. Or maybe I want to go into the Google Play Store, the #1 app store in the entire world. #1 app store in the world is on this tablet. This is our only airing of the day, so I hope you get it. I hope you at least get it and try it out. With the Google Play Store, you have access to over 1 million games and apps. You have the world's largest selection of ebooks. It's all there and waiting for you. So if if you kind of look at this and think, oh, well, wait a minute, it's an all-in-one, so maybe they had to take something out, maybe they had to back out some of the good stuff. It's really quite the opposite. This is to the next level. And I want to show you again, probably the coolest thing if you're just joining us, tablet and computer all in one. That's the Magna Link. When you connect them together, tablet and computer, boom. You don't have to have a case. You don't have to have anything to slip this into because it's hard shelled on the front and on the back. So amazing for travel, super lightweight, fast. I'm going to show you some voice demonstrations in just a minute. I want to show everybody who might be just joining us, so I know it's early if you're waking up. The best things about this, the tablet size, it's the 10-inch size, so it's one of the largest. It's quad-core, so its speed and its ability to multitask is awesome. Do you know what we haven't said? This is the single largest memory on any tablet I've ever sold. That's huge. This is 64 gigabytes of memory. When you consider what you're paying for this to have 64 gigabytes of memory, that means you can download more games, more music, more apps, more fun on the go, about 4 times the size of a cell phone, and you're not eating away at your data plan because this is Wi-Fi. You're using Wi-Fi, you're using Bluetooth.
And I love that it's not a fixed memory, so you can add to it as well. We carry, in fact, I think we even have one in the show today where, you can buy a tablet that has a fixed memory, very expensive. You can spend $500 or $600 on those tablets, which is fine. Wonderful tablets, but they have fixed memory, and they do other things that are different than this. But the point is, you don't want to spend $500 or $600. This is the way to go. It's $150 if you're going to be traveling at all this summer, if you're going to be going on vacation, if you have plans to make, if you need to book vacations. This is the way to be able to do it. I mean, you on the go, while you're on the train, while you're on the plane, when you're in the back seat of the car, wherever you are, you've got movies available, you've got access to all kinds of information. That's why people love it. I'm down to 600 of these left. Okay, we've already gone through close to 1,200. I have 600 left. Still, our producer Rob will let me know we still have all colors available, but he did say that the most limited are these stylish Moroccan and I believe the floral. Those two are going to go very, very quickly. But Aaron, there's, as we said, we carry all kinds of tablets. This one really hits on all the bells and whistles because we know there's some that are dual core. There are some that have an okay screen. This thing's got it all.
Some that are smaller. There's some that don't have a docking station.
There's some that are just a little bit bigger than your phone. What's the point?
That's right. Now, and this one is about 4. So again, it's about 4 times the size of the average phone. So 4.5-inch screen goes across this about 4 times. You can imagine how much better watching movies is. How much better streaming. How much better being on the internet, surfing, whatever it is you're doing. And I want to show you this too because a lot of us expect to pay, frankly, a whole lot more for a tablet, and many of us have paid more and been disappointed with the voice recognition. Remember, this is Google. This is so important to remember. This is a collaboration in all its glory, and whether you're using it as a tablet or you're using it as a computer, a collaboration between RCA and between Google, the #1 operating system in the world for mobile devices. So when you talk to this computer, you know, something like, probably see the little microphone there, if you give that a press. What's the weather in Tampa?
It's 74 degrees with showers in Tampa.
You see how quick it is.
Quick.
I mean, that's one of the great things about it is the speed and the ease with which you can ask a question. Something like, how about, well, I don't know, Mother's Day is tomorrow, but you know, the next one's gonna be, when is Father's Day?
Father's Day in United States of America will be on Sunday, June 17th, 2018.
And really, like, you're limited by nothing. You wanna know, like, let's see, what movies are playing? So here we go. There's a list of all the movies that are playing in this area. By the way, this has GPS built into it, so even when you're not on Wi-Fi, it knows where you are. Speaking of GPS, and I don't mean to gloss over that, GPS built in. Most tablets don't. This is a GPS chip, just like the GPS that you would buy, maybe for this price, a 6-inch or a 7-inch screen, and have in your car. This has the chip built into it, so it communicates with overhead satellites and is able to geolocate you. One of the really cool newer features that's built into this, because remember, this is Android Nougat. This is the latest version of the Android operating system. It's always nice to be able to say, you know, you're getting the best, you're getting the latest and greatest, and you certainly are here. Something called location services. So now you can share where you are. Guy and I were just talking about our folks getting a little bit older at the beginning of just before the cameras came on us. Like, I always know where my mom and dad are, and I share my location with them. So if they ever need me or I ever need them, it's as easy as just giving that a touch. If you want to know if your kids made it home from school, or are they at their friend's house, or this is how we communicate. This is how we live today. And if you haven't upgraded your tablet, if you don't own a tablet, if you have a computer but you don't use it a lot and you think, well, I really want something that's lighter, I want something that's easier to use, this is your all-in-one solution with the keyboard that comes along with it. Very often in the past, we have sold keyboard solutions, we sold Bluetooth keyboards or whatever. This is really more than just a keyboard. It's a computer solution, because when you take a look at the side, these are things you don't see on most tablets. You don't see expandable memory card slots, for example. You know, you go to the mall and you buy a pad, you spend a ton of money for it. 9 times out of 10, it has a fixed memory. You have an expandable memory card slot here. So already the single largest hard drive I've ever sold in any tablet. I've sold tablets at HSN since the first day they were sold. Never had a larger hard drive. 64 gigabytes built in, but you can expand it if you want to add more movies, more music, more games. Full-size USB port. If you wanted to plug a mouse into this, you can. HDMI out port if you want to plug this into the television, or if you want to use it wirelessly with the television, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes, you can do as well. In fact, this kind of leads me into, we have some feature stills. We're about 5 minutes or so left in our show, so before they're all gone, I want everybody to at least know about the front and rear facing cameras from front down. 10-inch high-definition in-plane switching screen. Really a beautiful screen that you can see from all sides. Docking keyboard, which changes this really into a computer alternative, if you will, a quad-core computer alternative. You can see quad-core processor. The most memory I've ever sold on any tablet at HSN, 64 gigabytes of memory for storing a ton of information. Full gigabyte of RAM. Yep, front and rear-facing cameras. Really nothing has been taken out. This is Android Nougat. It's the latest version of the Android operating system. You'll see the next page here. Has an expandable memory card slot. So you can add another 200% to the memory that's already in the tablet if you wanted to make it just some kind of super jumbo memory. GPS enabled, mini HDMI, micro SD, micro USB, and USB ports. That means that this expands with you, it grows with you. I think that's one of the most exciting things. And again, a way that this really sets itself apart from some other much more expensive tablets. And Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, so you can not only use the over-the-ear headphones that we're including, but if you've got Bluetooth speakers or Bluetooth headphones, you're good to go.
It's got all the high-end features. In fact, it has a lot of features that even your regular computers don't have with dual core. We'll talk about, Aaron's gonna talk about the IPS screen, then we're gonna run over to the TV and show that as well. But really quickly, let me tell you, $31.99 to get it home. I've got 500, maybe less than that left right now if you want to get it, with close to 1,700 already sold. We put 4 minutes on the clock. It ships out free. Really quickly, again, most limited are the Moroccan and the floral. That's these two right here. This is feather, that's paisley, black, purple, rose gold, and gold. When you order, everybody will get us the little matching headset to go along with it. You get the app pack. We're even going to give you a little ring holder.
Yeah, a little ring stand
so you're wondering what this
really
little
cool
thing is, and you'll see, Aaron will show you that in just a bit. This slips on your finger like a a ring, and then it sticks to the back of the tablet portion of your computer, so you can separate it from the keyboard, and you can carry it.
That's right.
And you don't have to hold it in your hand. It actually stays, stuck to your hand just like that. So that's fantastic. This comes along with it. So another one of those features that Aaron's going to talk about is IPS.
That's right.
And what does IPS mean for everybody out there?
IPS stands for in-plane switching, and what it means is you have a better screen experience. So, all right, look at these two tablets. This is, what you can see right now is perfect. This is your new tablet. Did you notice, especially when I'm turned away from the camera, you really can see the difference. You're getting one of the best screens that money can buy. High definition, in-plane switching screen. This is a 10-inch tablet that's a high-definition tablet right next to it, but it's not in-plane switching. You see right away the crispness, the clarity, the color, the intensity are so much better. And then again, this is your tablet. When you look at it from the side, look, you can see your tablet from almost, it's about 167 degrees, where non-IPS screens disappear. So if you're watching a movie with your spouse or the kids are playing a game in the backseat of the car, what have you, everybody can see the tablet from every angle. I'd love to stay over here and talk about this more, but I've got 3 minutes and like 10 demonstrations left, so let me walk to my tablet. In fact, we're gonna take a little overhead. Just a quick look at my tablet. I want to show you guys again that voice recognition feature. You can, of course, use the keyboard that we're including, but one of the easiest things, you see the little microphone button there? I'm just gonna give that a press. This is how easy it is to talk to your tablet instead of typing on your tablet, period. Can you imagine how much easier it is to write papers at the end of the year, to keep up with email, to write a grocery list, you name it. This is a tablet that keeps up with you and the style that you want to live, period. Voice detection and voice recognition that I would compare with any tablet on the market, period. I didn't just say one sentence, I gave that basically a full paragraph, and I'll stop it now and show you. And it gets every word, at full speed. And I think, again, it speaks to the quad-core processor.
Because not all of them do that. And let me tell you, from a demonstration standpoint, Aaron, he takes on a lot. He works these things backwards. He has to utilize all the features upside down. It's not the easiest thing to do. And I always know when we have a tablet of this quality, 'cause listen, we offer tablets of all different levels. You can go out and buy a 7-inch tablet for $59, but guess what? You're not going to do what we're doing on here. You're going to pretty much waste your $60. Most of the things you can do on your phone are even better than you can do on some of those cheaper tablets. This one you can actually bring to your television, and you can utilize it in conjunction with the big screen TV.
That's right. So it's another, we've talked about all of these upgrades, the 10-inch screen upgrade, the high definition in-plane switching upgrade. Obviously, having the docking station changes everything. It makes it so much more versatile, so much more fun on the go, but another really, really cool feature. So my tablet is connected to the television behind me. Do you see that? I just went kind of to the main screen. So what this means, because it has something called screen mirroring, which again, certainly not every tablet has, if you're watching a movie, if you're on Facebook, if you're at the Google Play Store, wherever it is you want to be, whatever you're enjoying on your screen, you can throw wirelessly to the big screen, like I've done behind me here. So it kind of takes the tablet from being an insular device for one person to being a device for the family. Again, for streaming movies, for social media, for checking out the Google Play Store. I'll remind you, this is a Google certified tablet, not just RCA, it's Google certified, which means the Google Play Store is native and pre-installed. So when you get this tablet home, it has the Google Play Store, which is the world's #1 app store, over 1 million apps and games, the world's largest ebook store. Your tablet is about not only what you can create, but what you can consume. So having the Google App Store is certainly a great boon. I'm gonna set this down, I'm gonna rejoin Guy, and we'll give you guys a last look.
All right, so we're just about out of time, but I'd love you to get it. We have all the colors available. And listen, if you're looking for sort of a Father's Day gift or even a belated Mother's Day gift, this is ideal at this price point. The amount of stuff that it does, your moms and dads will love this if you're buying it for them. If you're buying it for your kids that are going away to school or coming, finishing up school and they're going to be going away next year, this is an ideal thing for that, because guess what? It goes right into a backpack. Ladies, it fits into a handbag. Gentlemen, it'll fit anywhere you want to put it. You can get some of these things in your big giant coat pocket. But this is not the 7-inch, this is the 10-inch, the biggest size, the best memory that we have on it. It's expandable memory, quad-core, IPS, and all the colors. Listen, we have an incredible value coming up on a desktop computer, and Aaron's going to stick around with me for that. Before we do that, I want to mention a couple other items.